Hi there, time for another Match Attacks video. This time we've got some of the Champions League collection for the 2018-19 season. This stuff isn't actually out in the UK for, I think, probably another 2 or 3 weeks, middle to early January. But we managed to get hold of some of this from Hungary. So as you can see, they've got, probably not on that one so much, but on these ones you can see the Hungarian pricing, which is 2,790 whatever the equivalent in Hungarian money is. So obviously these will be out in the UK, but not, like I say, for another 2 or 3 weeks. We've got some variations. We've got the multi-packs, we've got one of the mega tins. We've got only 29 packs because the shop only had, they'd obviously probably sold one, so we've got 29 out of the 30 there, but we'll open all of those. And then we've got a pack here which you can see there has 5 individual packs, so we'll open that as well. So I guess the order that we'll start in, we'll start with the starter pack. You can see the official football card game for the Champions League, collector binder, 2-player game mat, games rules, online game code, 5 cards plus a limited edition card. Interesting that obviously with it being in Hungary, you would have thought there would have been some Hungarian somewhere on the pack, but everything is all in English. So there we have the front page. You can see there with the official hologram, and then you can see what they've done. They've done the same as they did last year. Rather than a big list of all the names of the players, they've just done a number checklist rather than say number 1 and telling you who the player is, number 2 whichever place. Is just a fairly easy board. And we've got a sheet there with some information about how to complete your collection, obviously sending off the tops at the end of the season. And then we've got the game mat, again pretty straightforward. And then I'm assuming at the back, yep, we have the second page of the checklist. Doesn't look like there's too many man of the match. It looks like about 21, 2, 3, 4, 22. So 22 man of the matches. I'm assuming that's 1 per team. Then we've got 1100 clubs, 4 hat-trick heroes, and then it looks like there's 14 Super Squad limited edition cards. And again, it looks like rather than gold, silver and bronze, it looks like there's just 14 separate ones, which is something interesting. Whether that's going to make some of them a bit of a nightmare to get hold of, we'll have to wait and see, but I'm assuming they'll be in mega tins, mini tins, because they've made the Match Attacks Premier League collection limited editions much easier to get hold of this year. So then also in the pack we have the little mini pack here with the limited edition Super Squad card for Neymar, which is LE13, and then also a few other cards. So we'll open up this and have a look at what we get. So a pretty cool looking Neymar card there, game code, and then we've got Martinez for Inter Milan, Sanchez for Manchester United, and then we have Carol for Galatasaray, and then we have Fabinho for Liverpool, scored yesterday, and then we have a duo card there for Marega and Abubakar for Porto. So we'll keep the Superstar limited edition there, and then obviously the binder, pretty straightforward binder, so nothing too much to say about that. So then we'll move on to the Super Striker Mega Tin. Obviously in each of the Mega Tins you get 5 or 15 exclusive cards, but they are guaranteed to be in each one. So what we have here is we have the limited edition card we get in here is a Messi, which is LE11 for the limited edition Super Squad. So we'll open up this mini pack here. So this, I think, will probably have the 15 cards that you can only get in this tin. I'm assuming so anyway. So there we have the Messi cards. Again, we'll put that up there. Then we have a Suarez Super Striker. Yeah, so these look like they will be the Super Striker cards. So 92 attack. So for gameplay, pretty cool. Then we have Diego Costa and code, and we have Thomas Muller, Marco Reus, Sergio Aguero, Lukaku, Harry Kane, Firmino, Mertens, Dzeko, Cavani, Mina, Kramaric, Marega, and Gomez, once of Swansea. So we'll keep those separate as well. So then we've got the other cards in here. Obviously, as you get, we haven't had a 100 club. Obviously, we've not opened very much, but sometimes in these you do get those. And then, like they've done for the past couple of seasons, they've got a set for the winners cards. So we've got Asensio there for Real Madrid. Obviously, every season they've done this, it's ended up being Real Madrid. And you have Tomaszek, and Silva and Sane, duo card. Leans and Tottenham badge. Something that they've done for the last couple of years in the Champions League is the foils have just been sort of matte finish rather than sort of foils or shinies. So obviously that's continued again this year. And then we've got Schmelzer, Jimenez, Jones, Fernandinho, Vezo. And we have Pedro, Ruiz, Vecino, Embolo, Tete. And we have Hummels, Sandro, Lallana, Neymar, Meunier, Manolas, Neuer, 88 defence, so be interesting to see how high the top goal is, but 88 you'd think would be definitely one of the highest. Wijnaldum, Malcolm, Oliveira, Callahan, Vršálko, Mascarell, Marçal, Wolf, Rodri, Fellaini, Otamendi, Coquelin, obviously once of Arsenal's out, and then we've got another badge there for Liverpool. And then we've got Florenzi and Kolarov duo. Then we have Hubner, the Barcelona badge. And then we have Latika. And then moving on to the foils, we have a 90 goal machine Lionel Messi. Not actually sure whether I saw that on the list. 100 clubs, man of the matches, mega signings.
Goal machine.
But doesn't actually. If you look on the list here, it doesn't actually make any mention of that. So that's a pretty cool card, a Messi goal machine card. Whether that's just a man of the match by a different name. Oh, it looks like that's probably just going to be part of the Barcelona team. So that's a pretty cool foil insert. And then we have a Griezmann Speed King card. Again, looks like that will just be, with it being number 34, that will just be part of the team. And then we have a Verratti Pass Master. Again, looks like it's just going to be part of the team. Then we have a pretty cool looking man of the match card there. I like the gold foil there. That is definitely a pretty cool card. And we've got Icardi, man of the match card there for Milan. And then we have our first 100 club. Our very first 100 club is the 101 Salah. Interestingly, Topps have gone for the 101 card for Salah in this collection and the Premier League collection. I mean, obviously, Liverpool reached the Champions League final. Salah did have an incredible season, so you can sort of understand why they did that. But that is a pretty cool card in the first tin that we've opened. Like we were saying before, getting a 100 club in these tins is more common than it has been, but to get the 101 is pretty cool to start with. So very pleased with what we've got so far. Let's hope the luck continues. We'll carry on opening these packs. Jack's going to help me open a few of these, otherwise we'll be here all day. So in the first pack we get the code. We have Pellegrini, Haisaj, Asamoah, Diallo, and then we have Sandro and Barzagli, and then we have a Passmaster card for Pastor, and then we have Neuer, Marcelo, Fernandinho, and then we have a Kimmich and Alaba duo, and then we have a Coman Speed King, and then we have a Superstar limited edition card again for Philippe Coutinho, which is another very nice card. So that puts us already up to 3 Superstar limited editions. I'm just going to have a quick look on the back of the packs and see what the ratio of the limited editions are. The limited edition ratio is 14 Super Squad players, 1 per box. So we may well have got the 1 per box, but because this is open, it might be a jumble of packs from the shop. So we'll keep hope, and maybe we'll come across another one. We've got Chiellini, Stambouli, Aouar, Smalling, Denzville, and a mega signing card there for Buffon for PSG. Obviously now around about 40, I think, but still probably one of the best goalies in the world, and definitely has been over the last 20 years or so. Then we've got Alexander-Arnold, Corona, Barreika, and then Kaderabak and Vogt duo, and Chalic and Dembele Speed King. Then we have Henderson, Nastasic, Gotza, Vossen, Marega and a Boubacar duo. And then we have another Messi goal machine card, so a pretty cool card. Obviously we've seen one of those previously though. And then we have Manolas, Neuer, Sane, Luis, Robertson and Alexander-Arnold. And then we have a Parejo Passmaster card. And we have Bonucci, Dembele, Soler, Ritz, and then we have another of the Real Madrid winners cards for Nacho, another pretty cool looking card. And then we have our second 100 club, this time again another Real Madrid player, this one for Sergio Ramos. And if I remember correctly, I think it was a 100 club last year as well, but still a pretty cool card. And I guess they're basing the 100 clubs on how well the teams do, and obviously he's a winner again of the Champions League last year. Then we have Nzonzi, Piqué, Verdi, Batshuayi, Tomaszak, and then we have an Ericsson man of the match card, a pretty cool looking card as well, even if he is a Tottenham player. And we have Chan, Nangalan, Garay, Lopez, PSG badge, and then we have a third winners card there for Luka Modric for Real Madrid. And then we have a Meunier for PSG, and we have Alan, Handanovic, Piszczek, Juventus badge, and then we have a Messi man of the match card with 99 attack. These man of the matches are definitely, I mean, we've collected pretty much every collection of match attacks that there is, and these man of the matches are by far the best looking, and that on the gold foil and that is unbelievable. So that's a seriously cool card. A 99 attack for gameplay purposes is obviously only one short of 100 club, but definitely a cool card to have. Lenglet, Rui, Oblak, Grifo, and then another winner's card there for Junior, and then a Sanchez man of the match card there for Manchester United. Then we have Martinez, D'Ambrosio, Delaney, Niguez, Manchester United badge, and then we have a Griezmann Speed King card. We have Tolisso, Skriniar, Raggi, Silva and Sane duo, Linz, and a Marco Reus goal machine. And then we have Malcolm, Kluivert, Davis, Young, Roberto and Alba, and a Götze, man of the match card there for Dortmund. And we have Buffon, Florenzi, Lloris, Fred, Vogt, and then we have a Shrevers man of the match card for Bruges. And we have another Malcolm. I think we've seen 3 or 4 of those. And we have Davinson Sanchez, Leite, Jesus, Dirdiok, and then we have a Cancelo Speed King, and then we have Lovren, Vecino, Subasic, Akanji, an Inter badge, and another Real Madrid winners card there for Alvaro Odriozola. And then we have Sturridge, Dyer, Edison, and then we have Vecino and Brozovic, Aziz, and then we have a Depay goal machine card, Benatia, Naldo, and Kagawa, Tottenham badge. Then we have a Cruz winners card, and then we have a Koulibaly man of the match. Then we have a Rakitic, Pedro, Bernardo Silva. We have Maicon and Aziz. Then we have a Griezmann man of the match card there with 97 attacks. So again, a pretty cool gameplay card. And then we have a 100 club for Alexander Kolarov for Roma. That's a pretty cool card. I mean, to be honest, obviously I would have expected them to perhaps have gone for a bigger name than Kolarov. I mean, I know he's done quite well over the years, but good to see that some of the sort of, I mean, I know he's a big name, but he's not one of the top superstar names, so it's good to see that there's a little bit of variation in the 100 clubs this year. And we have Fabinho, Ndombele, Juanfran, Zaza and Rodrigo Chivo. Then we have an Alaba Passmaster. Then we have another 100 clubs, so that's 300 clubs we've got so far out of these packs, because the 101 we got from the tin. So we've got Cavani 100 club for PSG, obviously a PSG, one of the richest clubs in the world, so as we'd expect, a player who's probably going to feature in these collections. And we've got Di Maria again of PSG, Mendy, Mora, Rashford, Belhanda, and then we have an Mbappe man of the match card again with 99 attacks, so that is pretty cool. Obviously he did so well in the World Cup, and he's genuinely one of the sort of the hottest prospects in world football, so that's a pretty cool card as well. And we have the Kolarov base card, Casillas, Murillo, Decali, a Salah goal machine card, So 88 for attack there for the base card. And we have another 100 club. That is now 400 clubs that we've got in this out so far. We've got 29 packs here. We've opened probably about 23 of them probably. So a Modric 100 club again did really well in the World Cup, and obviously Real won the tournament. So that is another nice card. And then we have Wijnaldum, Toussaint, Pogba, Schalke badge, Geiger, and another winner's card for Asensio. And we have Semedo, Bergstaller, Savic, Demirbay, and then we have a Rodriguez Speed King, and a hat-trick hero, our first hat-trick hero there for Harry Kane for Tottenham. 87 attack. I mean, for a hat-trick hero, you'd think it'd probably be at least 90, you'd have thought. I mean, Harry Kane's obviously got probably a high-rated card in here somewhere anyway. But for a hat-trick hero, you'd think that they'd give them maybe a bit of a higher rating than 87. Kimpembe, Embolo, Tete, Lamar, Inan, and then a Bentaleb Passmaster card. Now the last few packs now, I think 3 to go. We've got Lo Celso, Torres, Kondogbia, Torre, a Hoffenheim badge, and a Casemiro winner's card there for Real. And then Arjen Robben seems to have been around forever. Lopez, Lingard, Laporte, a Monaco badge, and a Lukaku goal machine card. And then finally from these packs we have Ribery, Telles, Luperto, Stones, Bauman, and a Brozovic Passmaster card. So I think what we'll do now, because obviously this video is getting on for a little while, we'll do the 2 multi-packs in a separate video. So be sure to check that out, and obviously we've got the mini multi-pack as well, so we'll do those shortly. But from what we've opened so far, we've managed to get 500 clubs and 3 Super Squad limited edition cards, so that is pretty cool. But like I say, we'll upload the second video shortly as well, so please check that out. But otherwise, please like, subscribe, and we'll see you soon.